You're listening to the Fade Sports Mix right here, live on Fade Radio. Follow us on social media at This Is Fade Radio. Got a very special interview coming up, someone who I've been looking to work with for quite some time now. Welcome Tom Mills from Messy4Mind, I should say, not Messy2Mind, that's just the wrong number. Messy4Mind, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks for let me be here.
Thanks for coming on, we really appreciate your time.
I think a congratulations is in my
Yeah.
for the amount you've managed to raise so
Yeah,
far.
round of applause.
I mean,
Really, would you like to reveal that figure to the lovely people listening
well,
in?
if I'm correct, it's about, how much was it? It's like four...
In excess of $4 grand.
$4
grand.
That's it.
That's a substantial amount.
Because I don't have the updated number right now, but I mean, it's growing from...
Yeah, I mean, I checked, I think it was last night or this morning, and it was around 2,000 something. And
I think that was quite an old figure because
Was
it's been in the force for quite some time
Yeah,
now.
it's been in the force for quite some time. The amount of people that have taken part set up individual Just Giving pages. So we've just tallied that up into the main Messy4Mind Just Giving page, and it comes around about just over $4 grand.
That's fantastic, mate. It really is. Do you want to tell us how this whole thing got started then? Because it's very similar to the old ALS Ice Bucket
It
Challenge.
is
isn't
indeed, yeah. I got the inspiration from the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I started this off in 2017 is when I first started it, in July, and I got the inspiration from the Ice Bucket Challenge because I saw that thousands, well even millions of people took part in it, and obviously started talking about ALS.
It was a massive thing.
Oh,
and
it was.
It did get a lot of attention on ALS itself.
It
I
did.
didn't know what it was until I saw that challenge.
Nor did I until I saw that challenge. But I thought, wouldn't it be great to do something for mental health? For example, the idea behind the Messy4Mind challenge, that I thought that you can't see people that are depressed or suffering from mental illness. So I came up with an idea that obviously with the Messy4Mind challenge, by getting messy, we can see that the stigma is there. So this is why that people have taken part, and to show that the stigma exists.
Mate, that's so clever.
I was going to say, when you step back and think about it, you realise actually, it has so much thought to it.
It's so simple, but yet it's still so complex. Just like Millie said, the thought process behind it, because, it's just such a simple concept. Just pouring a load of God knows what all over somebody. It's just to almost like replicate what somebody who may be suffering from such a condition, what their mind is actually like.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's invisible to the human eye.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think it takes such a dark topic, which is like really sensitive, and it brings it to something that's really positive. So
Yes, exactly.
That's a fun element to it.
Our aim is to raise awareness and have a bit of fun, because that's all a life should really be, is to have some fun. And the amount of people that have taken part in this challenge has been so overwhelming, and the feedback we've got is just ridiculous. Like, so many people have said, "Oh, I enjoyed doing it. It was having fun. I'd have a go at it again. Oh, you should spread it even further." And that's my aim for this year, is to get it out there even more and really make it a name for it.
Well, I think we can all wish you the very best with that. I'm sure it will do. I mean, I'll probably do the challenge at some point if we can find a place where they'll allow us to do it, because that just wasn't possible today.
And a shower for afterwards.
Yeah, maybe
Yes.
maybe someone's house.
Maybe in the garden.
Yeah, maybe in the garden, maybe on a rainy day, so I'll get a pot shower before I
Yeah,
go in.
exactly. Yeah.
It's one of them ones. But do you personally have any experience with any mental health issues yourself?
I do. I do personally, yes. This is another reason why I started it, because I saw that myself, I was struggling at the time, and I also know friends of mine that are struggling. So I kind of wanted to start this off to show that it's okay not to be okay, sort of thing. So I'll be honest with you, since I've started this challenge, I feel a lot more better in myself. I feel more confident, I feel more positive, and it's really helped me a lot.
So in a way, it's almost proved to be a bit of a medication that you've created yourself.
Yeah, that's a good way. A good example, definitely. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic, mate. You've got quite a big name potentially coming up as well, haven't you?
I've got David Starr coming up, which is quite a big name, definitely. I've got a few other names as well. Jack Sexsmith, Mike Bird, Kat Von Cade, Rob Sharp, Frankie T, Ryan Parrott, Nadia Safa, TK Cooper, Fraser Thomas, Niwa, Bad Bones, Jada, who's actually a ring announcer, who wanted to get involved. And I've also got my 4th wrestling promotion under this, which is WrestleGate Pro. And I've got a famous YouTuber, Chloe Donald, who will be taking part in the challenge.
What kind of stuff does she do?
She does all sorts. She does a lot of blogging, almost like lifestyle stuff. So she did a lot of stuff on her.
Well, this is directly relevant to her content, and I guess because
Yeah.
this is certainly lifestyle.
Yeah.
Think about it.
And we also have our first band signed, which is Bang Bang Romeo. They are actually currently, they will be touring with Pink this year, which is a really big thing for us for this. And I'm really, really grateful for their support. We've also got a few mental advocates involved as well, which will also be taking part in the challenge this year as well. The amount of support it's just been amazing. I mean, going back to Millie McKenzie, she took part in the challenge. She also did a plea for us that if the challenge reached 100 people, she would be able to get her own back on me. That actually happened.
What did she do then? Just dump a load of stuff on you?
She had the opportunity to gunge me at the Mistletoe in Bristol in the freezing cold, where she was dressed as an elf. And
I remember seeing this now.
And I was wearing a Santa hat, so I thought it looked festive for the challenge as well. We had a bit of a good crowd for that one as well. So obviously more people knew about it as well. Because I've been to shows and people come up to me and say, your challenge is really inspirational and amazing, I really want to get involved. And that's really humbling to hear.
Well, that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah.
You know, given what you're trying to do, if you can inspire like one person, then that's one more person who maybe doesn't suffer anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
How can people like us then get involved and become part of this whole movement?
Well, what we recommend if people do want to get involved is that we do have a website that we give to people to buy supplies for. Or you can just make something up at home. Like we had a girl who made her own gunja by just using custard and food colouring.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know, I'm not a
Here's
fan
the
of
thing,
custard.
if you come to think about it, custard and food coloring.
yeah.
Still, you'd stay.
No, I'm down for that. Eat it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
You're
it.
just, you're just going to eat it off yourself.
Yeah, may as well. Cold custard, nothing wrong with it.
You know
There's
what?
nothing right with it either. Goodness me. Have you had many people like actually approach you as in, I'd like to do this, like any athletes at all?
Yeah. I've had a few, obviously, the wrestlers that have actually spoken to me at shows saying that they really, really like my challenge and they really want to be up for it. Like I've had like conversations with obviously like David Starr, Mike Bird, and they're really behind it, which is really, really good. So it's really cool to actually see that there are actually people out there. Like I've had messages also like from Rob Sharp as well, who really wants to be involved in this. I mean, the one that's really got me excited the most is Bad Bones doing it at WrestleGate.
See, that's
10
a
days.
big name.
Well, the
That's
thing
a
is
big
that
name.
is a big name, and the thing that amazed me is that he saw that Jada was doing it. I never asked Bad Bones. He basically commented on my Instagram account and he said, "I'd love to get involved in this," and that's why I'd love to see more people just like stepping up to it. And
Well, doesn't that just show the outreach you've already got?
Yeah,
Mate,
exactly.
fair play to you. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, if you want to just sell out your socials and once again reiterate how people can get involved, how anyone can donate, that
Yeah,
would be
definitely.
amazing.
With socials, we are on Facebook as Messy4Mind. That's MESSY, the number 4, MIND. It's the same with Instagram, and it's the same on Twitter. And the Just Giving page is also, if you just type in Messy4Mind, that's MESSY, number 4, MIND. You're sure to find it on there.
Brilliant. Do you have any specific like monetary aims by the end of this year?
The monetary aim for me this year is to get it out there on television, on local TV. This is my 4th radio interview. I've got another one coming up with Switch,
Hey.
which they're actually 2 presenters will be taking part in the challenge that day as well. So that's going to be a really interesting interview.
That's great, mate. What's your aim for in terms of like, do you have a figure in mind what you might want to reach by the end of the year?
Don't
in terms
really
of donations?
have the money side of it. I don't really have a figure to actually read. I mean, I'm just amazed how much money we've raised so far. Like, I know it's taken a year and a bit to raise $4,000, but I think the more aim is to just get more people involved. Like, to talk about mental health. That's my aim more than anything. I mean, the money side is absolutely amazing as well, but figure-wise, no, not really. I mean, the more donations, the better. The more people getting involved, the better.
Well, I think we can all agree we wish you the very best of luck with that.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much for coming on to talk about
No
that.
problem.